Good evening, everypony, and welcome to Commentary's Magic Stream on today's Sunday, December 6, 2020. I am, as always, Grandpaws.
Big
Big
Cheese
Cheese is.
is somewhere. And
Yeah.
I'm Ericat, and
And I'm Ivory.
And two of three of us are cold right now.
I'm not. I have the output of my mad scientist air handling system pointed under my desk. I'm quite toasty, thank you.
I have a perfectly functional fireplace downstairs in the complete opposite end of the house from where my office is.
It's 32 degrees where I am.
I wonder how cold it is here.
77.
51.
So, by California standards, that's 32.
No,
Yes.
we actually get down into the 30s in the morning. It's okay. It'll get colder. Anyway, we're not here to talk about how cold it is.
Both of you are like acknowledging that outside is a thing. I'm not on board with this.
Well, it's not a thing till January 4th.
Not for you. Sad.
Not for me, Rip. You know what is a thing? Pony cards. You know what else is a thing?
Darn shame.
The Harmony format.
The Harmony format is, in fact, a cold and dark place. We should go there.
Are we going there?
Yeah, we're already there. That's why it's 30-some degrees.
It knew we were coming.
Yeah, prepared everything.
Oh, this might be interesting. All right.
See, look, there's the evil cards that are from Premiere. There's trading traditions. See, all the classics are here.
Oh, man. It's been so long. I'd almost forgotten.
And all those cards that we can't have anymore.
Hello, darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Rip in Peace, Nightmare Moon, and Vinyl.
I'm glad
That was too dark.
Yeah, it was. Nightmare Moon can go away. She too spoopy.
Too spoopy.
3 spoopy, 5 me.
But Spookoween was like a month ago.
Yeah, but I aligned myself with the Spoopy Boy faction in WoW, so now Spoopoween never stops. So it's all good. Anyway,
Google wants to know if we're making a Wendigo deck.
no, because that would be a lose-to-go deck.
Thank
you! I'll be here all night.
Boo.
I actually didn't even think of that one.
That's terrible. Shall we?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I just upgraded OBS, so this might be fraught with a little bit of interesting and peril. The UI is not behaving quite right here, but we'll make do.
It looks fine.
It's Ponyhead.
Yeah, but I had to fight to, like, I clicked the Harmony thing and now it's not paying attention anymore. So
Huh.
it's like, great, now what? All right. What do we want to do first?
You want to have it be dealer's choice, let chat decide?
That's dangerous.
That is dangerous. I don't
Well,
really want to build a Wendigo deck.
No. I mean, give them the 4 options that we have laid out here and see where they want us to start.
All right. Dealer's choice sounds good. What do we got then? We had some ideas.
We did. What's the first idea?
All right. So let's see. I see mod something, not monomod farming.
Not mod blue either, because I don't think that deck actually changes that much.
No. Idea being, let's explore other colors with mod.
All right. So there was a Trixie combo deck that I think we made a bunch of noise about. Oh, just you wait until New Dawn comes out.
Something like that.
There's obviously our queen, no fun allowed. Like she wasn't bad enough in core. Let's kick this up several notches.
Oh yeah, start doing second chance harsh judge things.
And then let's there was an old favorite here, Ag Steadies.
This predates Ag Studies. This is Harmony. We're going back to the big bombs.
Yeah, they had some new interesting things.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's all the way back to Big Bombs, isn't it? Okay. All right. So what are those again? Let's recap that in chat.
Well, look who showed up. Who is currently saying nothing.
Sup?
Sup?
Hey, Cheese is here. Hooray.
Yeah.
Someone forgot it was Sunday.
I had dinner, but yeah.
Okay, so chat, the current choices are mod something farming, the refined Trixie combo list, Premier Twilight antisocial farming, ag studies, or our queen, no fun allowed.
Oh, and it turns out that I can't embed.
How many winks will that
Why
deck have?
Why are you calling it big bombs farming? It is literally the opposite of big bombs in that it has none.
Weren't we just sitting here like bickering over this?
No, big bombs was a purple orange deck.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's ag studies, and you're like, no, it's big bombs.
No, I didn't say it was big bombs.
I thought Big Bombs was the farming deck.
Big bombs was a farming deck that existed in Premier. It wasn't antisocial. Prism, we can do mod pink. My guess is it's probably going to wind up looking somewhat similar to the list I ran in the Invitational tournament, but we can do that if you want.
All right, we got a vote for mod pink, a vote for Trixie. Vehicle complaining about no aggro. Mod yellow.
I was wondering who was going to suggest mod yellow. I've been thinking about this.
We have 2 mod yellows.
I guess
we're going to have to do mod yellow.
Yep.
Yellow is not a thing I've been thinking about in terms of farm.
Well, you're going to have to start.
Mod yellow, huh? All right, well, here's a mod.
Do we want to just get the troublemakers out of the way now?
Sure, and we can get the starting problem out of the way as well, because it's almost certainly going to be infiltrating still.
Yeah, that's still the best with mod.
All right, pony head speed. Oh, wow. That's being very weird.
I have wondered for some time if you can truly farm in every 2-color combination with mod. I guess we're going to find out, because this is the last one I ever would have touched.
All right, so infiltrating. Anything else we want out of the problem deck while we're down here?
I think you probably want a pair of family feuds, because those are always excellent. Mysteries are always good.
Yeah, I gotta fish us up some troublemakers.
There's a few interesting yellow problems with troublemakers, so I don't know if I want to go deeper in that yet before we see what the rest of the deck looks like. EO block has some interesting stuff. Any other suggestions from the crowd?
For problems?
Yeah.
Wasn't there an older orange problem that worked really well with farming?
It used to run Rock Slide as the starting problem with both mod and AJ, but now we're running Infiltrating as the starter because we're less reliant on the Earth Ponies overall.
Yeah,
Infiltrating is when you have more Earth Ponies, you get to flip an additional card during face-offs.
Yeah.
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 Rock
That's
Slide.
right. Bugle brings up a good point. Social obligations. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That was the
right.
one I was trying to think of.
Yeah, right. Jam those in there. That way you can
like
win.
Cyan.
Yes, it is. It was White's version of the starting problem and was infinity times better than
Correct.
any
Everyone
other.
else's, yeah.
Yes, correct. Prism White says, "Do we care about friends?" Yes and no. We
Our
absolutely
opponent's friends or our friends?
our friends.
Well, that might not work super well with yellow. I know there are some mod variants that ran Fear itself.
How spicy we thinking about going here? You want to go some blackmail?
I don't know about that one.
No, because we're not really going to be playing control. I'm thinking there's a yellow problem from EO block that says troublemakers here have -2 power. That's an interesting one.
That is Dream Patrol?
Yeah. It is only a 6 to confront, though. That's not great.
You could always run Distracted Lead Actress. Everyone loves that problem.
Everyone does love that problem. You might even be able to confront it, too.
Just have to make mod yellow.
Falling Rock Zone is tricky because we do want to create friends in yellow. Infiltrating the Hive is the best way for us to do that, and you can definitely build a mono orange control list. I tried messing around with this a little bit last night. I'm not ready for it yet. I think it's better in Nightmare than it is in Harmony.
World's not ready for this.
Let's come back to the problems, because I think those last slots are going to have to wait until we know what exactly we're working with here.
Probably.
All right, so let's go to the most important thing in a farming list, which is the troublemakers.
Okay, let's go down the list. Awizodal, King Sombra.
Are we just gonna run like everything here? All right.
Just
Not everything. You probably don't want to run Chrysalis. You probably don't want to run either Chrysalis, actually.
No, probably not. I think we definitely want to run Grogar, and we definitely want to run the new Legion of Doom.
Do we want Chrono Triggers in here? I don't think there's a reason not to run Chrono Triggers.
Only reason you might not run Chrono Trigger is because you want to fill up that slot with Nightmare Star.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Nightmare Star. Run Nightmare Star instead, but
See, we probably don't want exposed inequalities or highest level unicorns.
You don't think so?
Well, maybe. Highest level unicorns could be okay. I think our opening is not going to be real conducive to the exposed inequalities.
Where's all the Nightmare Moons?
Storm King is also a very good one, especially if we can time it properly, as it offers protection against purple force movement.
So annoying.
Bugle
That's
brings
purple.
up a point that Chrono Trigger could be a sideboard choice against combo.
Does have a tendency to work pretty well.
It's
Alright,
kind of lucky.
You want to stick a couple of those in there?
I will put a pair in there for sideboard. Werefrog, yes, Trixie does not shut off your main's ability, but she has the villain trait or the villain keyword, and that means that your token friend is likely frightened and gone.
Which is not good. Yeah, this Starlight is very bad, so we shan't be touching that.
No, definitely run that one.
Okay, we're at 3, 6.
Oh, everyone's 2 power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enforced Equality, I think it's called.
Yeah. This isn't bad. This is
Did
17 troublemakers right away.
You not want to run the movement one?
The Storm King one?
No, the movement Starlight.
We can.
I don't know if we have the slots, but like it's
Well, let's
I
throw
think
3
that
of
would
those.
probably
not
be okay.
bad.
We'll throw 3 of those in there and see if we kick them out later. How about that?
All right.
Sure.
Also Storm King.
With the movement, though? Ew.
That's the point. You use it defensively. If Maud's already there, your opponent can't move you away.
Yeah.
All right, so
Unless you're
rack
gonna
of those.
freely pay 2 AT to let them. Which, why would you do that?
Correct.
We'll trim down the troublemaker list later.
Yeah. I think this is good for now.
All right. Now, the next 2 most important card types that we need are going to be friends and resources.
Yep.
And
Farming
yellow.
Barricade, Staff of Sacanas.
Uh-huh. And I think there's 2 yellow resources that are worth considering, so I'm curious to hear what you guys think.
Slip one?
What is
Correct.
it? The
Spooky
Fright.
Ru-
No. Yeah, that one.
Spooky Ruins.
Yeah, spooky ruins.
Now, hear me out on this other one, okay?
I can already hear I'm gonna say no.
No. Just hear me out.
I swear if you say Meadowbrook's Mask.
I'm not going to say Meadowbrook's Mask. I'm not pulling a Diamond song here. I'm not that crazy. I'll leave that for her. Yeah, Aura got it. Phyllis.
Explain your reasoning before I say anything.
You are a farm deck. You are likely to be ahead in points. And it's one of the cheapest yellow resources that you can play that has a decent flip.
My only issue with this card is that 3 yellow wreck early when your main's not flipped is questionable.
True.
That does seem slightly problematic.
So
That's
I would not consider this a card to help flip your main. Unless it's an emergency. So I would look at it just from its ability.
I would say probably no more than 2 if we include it.
If it was 2 wreck, I would say yes.
That
Because of infiltrating.
Yeah, I think that would turn into a little bit more of a windmill slam if there were 2 wreck on this instead of 3.
That's fair. I actually had thought it was 2 when I was first thinking of. Now we could do some really goofy stuff and consider running T set.
I don't even remember what that does.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Play to your home at the start of a face-off. You may pay 1 and exhaust this card to have players flip 1 fewer cards.
It's like redundancy on Spooky Ruins, but it's symmetrical, and that makes it less good. The better option might just be to focus on colorless or orange resources instead.
Yeah.
Definitely want
unless it's,
motivational
like,
speech.
Spooky Ruins is like you want that because its ability is just that good for you.
Right.
Yeah.
All the other yellow resources, I don't think are going to be worth it.
All right, we gonna keep the Phyllis's then?
Uh,
I don't think they're worth it.
you can drop them.
All right, let's go take a look at our colorless stuff. Whoops! How did 3 of those things just fall in?
What is it like? Do we just do 3 motivationals, 3 FOFs?
Well,
Or do we go singing barrel?
I think the motivationals are very good. But remember, we have rushed makeover now.
Yeah, Rush Makeover is real good.
Well, but mod also flips off of resources.
But mod also wants all card types in your discard pile.
I'm not saying we shouldn't run those. I'm just saying we should probably make sure we've got enough
So
resources.
where Frog mentions Crown of the Sibling Supreme, which this deck could definitely do.
It's a big AT expenditure in 2 colors that can't really make stuff cheaper.
Yeah.
If we were running mod purple, I would say yes. In mod yellow, I'm thinking no.
It's 1 point, although it is 2 points, or 2 AT to get it out. Although it does help you flip because it's colorless.
It is colorless, but it's only a 3, and then you have to pay more tokens to actually get the points off of it.
Yeah, Pile could actually...
Dude, Pile used to go in this deck hardcore.
Yeah,
It was mostly a counter, but...
Pile to counter pile.
Do we want to stick some flowers in here, or are we going to go with like good resource removal?
No.
We're in orange.
Flowers.
Big max, but those flip for 2. Ew.
We're in yellow. No.
Yeah.
We're going with the oldest school of the old
Beaver?
school. No, same set though. The horror.
Yeah, it's a 6 flip, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean...
All right, we want
It's
to
also-
And it's a 2 wreck.
It's also 2 rec.
Yeah.
Yep. Other resources, we want some motivational speeches, I think. Or are we going with fires? I think we're going with fires. Remember, you can discard those. That's a cost, though, isn't it?
It is.
Ew.
You talking about the infiltrating?
Yeah, can't cheat there.
Besides, we want to make room for also one of the only other reasons you would ever play yellow mod. Also from Premiere. Also an event.
Critter Cavalry?
Yeah.
Isn't it like +5? It's so ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only 2 rec too? That's so good.
Yeah.
So busted. That's dumb.
Do we need a little bit of stick abuse here?
I mean, stick abuse is fine, but remember, we've got the horrors in there right now. We could add a pair of beavers if we really needed more. However, let's run yet another yellow 2-rec event that is just straight up busted in farm. Yeah, there it is. All them neon Bambis.
Oh, defend the hive. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll leave the beavers in there for now. Those might be another sideboard choice. Maybe something to just kick out. We'll see.
We probably still want some bailouts. It's one of the best events for mod. We could also consider running the heat wave. Some nice disruption.
We're gonna need to put some friends in here, though.
We're going to need to put some friends in here, and that's where stuff gets tricky.
We're already at 45 cards.
Well, we have like 21 troublemakers in here.
Yeah, we need to cut them out. We're running bailouts.
Well, let's go see what we got in multicolor here.
You look at multicolor, I'll look at mono. Yellow. Let's run Fluttershy
Boots.
Bracy.
Yeah,
I
do
wish
we just
Boots
put
was good
Protective
enough
Big
to run.
Sis?
She's not that good. Is flip an extra card with face-offs involving this character and something else?
Yeah, it is 3-rec
Is it
though.
diligent?
You can't play. Yeah, it's diligent, and opponents can't play cards during face-offs involving it.
The problem is it has to be involving it. Well,
I mean, do you want to go back and start rolling some carbo loaders around?
No.
No?
Would that even be worth it without other friends that are Earth Ponies?
Probably not. I think we should consider putting Raptor Razor in here.
yeah.
I feel like that's probably a good inclusion. I'm trying to do you a solid here, Ara, and keep all the yellow cards as low rec as possible, so that if we need to go FOF, we can.
Yeah, I've got motivational speeches in here.
Well, those are in for sure.
Yeah, but we're also at 50 now.
Well, again, we have like twice as many troublemakers as we're actually going to stick with.
I don't think Feathers would agree with that.
Well, Feathers doesn't play Mod Farm.
She used to.
She did, until AJ came out. And AJ doesn't need other supporting cards. Mod does.
One of the reasons why AJ was dumb.
That AJ was just the deck in its entirety.
Yeah.
It was kind of dumb, wasn't
They
it?
troublemakers and AJs, and I'm good.
I don't think we need... Rescue parties would be nice, but...
Do we have any removal? I guess orange and pink, not pink, sorry, yellow don't really have removal.
We have staff, and I think we were considering Heatwave. I don't know if those are in there, but the bailouts are.
Yeah, there's a pair of heat waves and 3 bailouts.
I guess that's fine.
Oh, that's right. The mouse cursor doesn't show up here, does it?
No.
I mean, if you really wanted to go deep into orange-yellow multicolor stuff, you could run either of the two more recent multicolor events.
But right now, I think we still have 0 friends.
Yeah.
We have Raptor Razor.
Oh, sorry, we have Raptor Racer, that's it. Which is not going to be your entry friend.
Is not going to be your entry friend. I think a pair of rescue parties and a pair of Catajacks are probably good. Yeah, Werefrog brings up Captain Applejack. What did their resource even do? It was bad. That's all I remember. Oh, yeah.
I don't
Do we
remember
want to
what it
include
does.
Grandpair in this?
Grandpair's an interesting choice.
Yeah, because you can even play him off of an unflipped mod. That's I think that's kind of significant.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The theory here being you get mod to full power, and just with him, you've got the Unity 10.
Yeah.
Ooh, we have no varmint barricades in here.
I thought I said that.
You did.
You did.
All right, you want some grandpairs? You want?
Yeah, get some grandpairs.
We'll throw 2 of those in for now. Varmint barricade.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember these cards. It's been forever since I've looked at these cards.
Right? Keep going back. It's further back. It's
I
further.
got it.
Back in time.
There you go.
58. I still need 3 problems.
So we got 1, 2.
Prism Light asks for stop dismiss. Are we talking the
No, he was answering the question of what the orange-yellow multicolor resource did.
the thing that we said was bad?
Yes.
Where is it? There it is. That thing.
Is very bad.
Doesn't look great.
How's our flip average?
Scroll
Almost
down.
5.
Probably just shy of 5.
Yeah, 4.9.
That's pretty stacked.
It's not bad.
Yeah, our Recs are looking good. There's a ton of stuff at 2 yellow.
Okay, let's go trimming.
See, there's 3 Raptor Races in there. Do we want 3 of those? I don't think we want 3 of those.
Probably not.
Go down to 2 of that. We're 3 bailouts, 2 heat waves.
That seems about right to me. What do you guys think?
That seems fine.
Yeah, because I think the bailouts are a little bit more important for mod than the heat wave is.
This is in Harmony, and we have the 2 Captain Jacks. I don't think we need 5 single target resource removal. I think the beavers can come out.
All right. No stick abuse, which is sad, but
Whatever. What are they going to frighten? Our rescue party?
oh.
Our grandpair, who flips for extra cards? They can frighten our Raptor Razor. Deal.
What are we at right now for
55.
cards? 55. We gotta get rid of 10 cards. Wait, no,
Yeah,
sorry,
that's
actually
right.
only 5.
It's actually not that bad.
Gotta have.
And we gotta get rid of some troublemakers here.
Yeah.
All right, so
Nightmare Star is so good.
Star is really good. I think we can get rid of 1 Aoizotl, 1 King Sombra.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I kind of want to get rid of a Storm King as well, because you don't really want to be fighting those. Or are we worried?
I think
that
that's fine.
Force
Yeah, that's
movements.
No, that's fine.
All right, get rid of one of those. 52.
You
Depends
can always
on
just
if
fish
I'm
it
in
up
the
with
tournament.
Grogar if you need it or not.
Yeah. How is our entry? We have motivational speech, and we have infiltrating the hive, and that's it?
Seems fine.
As far as yellow, yeah.
But we've got orange stuff. It's probably fine.
I think
What?
I'm still a little not confused, concerned about the number of
Well, so it needs
friends.
a.
But
You're
Yeah,
concerned about the number of what?
friends.
What, you want more friends?
There are only
Maybe.
8 right now, I think.
Let's see, how many events do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's probably too many events. We can probably drop a Defend the Hive.
51.
Probably a Critter Cavalry as well, and add some more friends.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, we still have to drop things to add more friends.
Sure. I think a pair of Patagiums would not be terrible in here. They flip for 4 and give us 2 wreck.
Where are those hiding? There they are.
Unlike the blue deck, where everything has a wreck of 3.
Yeah, and that's still fine.
And then we need to drop 2 more cards.
Yeah, go hunting in the troublemakers, I think.
Yeah.
So we've got the movement starlights. I guess I'm looking at that as kind of a win more card.
Yeah.
They're nice for like. They matter more in AJ, I think. Yeah.
More in AJ and more in Rainbow as well. Yeah, I actually like dropping all 3 of those and just adding a 3rd copy of Varmint Barricade, kind of serving the same role.
Yeah. All right, which brings us back to 50.
Can you hit enter on the or just look at whatever it's called?
No, of course I can't.
I don't know. Are you using the embedded
Yeah.
Chrome instance?
Yep.
Okay.
For problems, do we want to go ahead and do standing up for yourself from New Dawn, or do you think that low rec would be dangerous?
Which one is that? Is that the orange non-starting problem?
Yeah, the one where only one character there, that character can't be moved or frightened.
It's not bad. The low rack is a little dangerous, but it's worth considering.
Oh yeah, we do still need rules.
We should run, hold on, where is it? I'll find it. I know it's in here somewhere. Oh wait, it has purple in the rack, never mind. Just gonna run the Parasprite problem and go tutor up a Troublemaker. Can't do that. A mono orange. Got that standing up for yourself. That's a good one.
All right.
We got the face feuds.
All right, so we need a standing up for ourselves.
Maybe. How many more problems do we need?
3, I believe.
Yeah, 3.
Werefrog, fear itself is a problem that would go better in a deck that is trying to control the game. While it does have synergy with running Troublemakers, we'd like to be aggressive and pushing for points as much as possible. The only reason we have social obligations in there is because it gives us another point scoring method even if we can't farm thanks to Staff of Sakanis.
I mean, we can't even confront social obligations, which is fine.
Yes, we can. We have motivational speech.
I mean,
don't ever do that, but...
Yeah, I like the suggestion for wilderness reclamation. I think that's, or wilderness camping. Wilderness reclamation is not a card that should go in here, as that is a card from a different game.
Yeah, I was like, don't think that's a card.
And then we need one more. Do we want to just bump infiltrating to 2, or do we want to include a 1 of a something?
Ooh, infiltrating to 2 is a good suggestion.
Yeah. I was kind of looking at Caught Off Guard, but I don't think this is going to be great.
That's a fine one. Animoy says accident at the pear farm. That is also a card that can be useful, but it's the same reason that Ivory was a little hesitant about standing up for yourself. Is it's only got a 5 for the opponent to confront.
Yeah.
And you really want to make Bluno work for it harder than that.
When you can, anyway. I mean, social obligations is only a 5 as well.
Sure.
Right, but that also adds 1 to the point value of all your troublemakers. So
For you.
and lets you play the I'm not confronting game potentially. So yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the list as it stands and see what disasters are out there. You got the overview, Aura?
He has to get the code and then switch it over.
Got it.
Flip average is above 5. Totally good deck.
Oh, it is.
Um,
I like seeing that. I also like seeing 18 one-cost cards in the deck.
I assume, yeah, most of that is the troublemakers.
Oh, every yellow card can be played with just one of the tokens created from Infiltrating.
They're all 2 rec, yeah.
This looks good.
Yeah.
I don't see anything I would change. Well, not without playtesting anyway.
Yeah, I think there are some things that would change, but I don't know what they are yet.
I think it's probably just counts on cards at this point. I don't think there's a lot we trimmed.
Here's the thing.
What's the thing?
Rescue Party and Catajack are not entry.
Right.
Sorry, not I don't mean entry, I mean flip your main. Unless you already have a motivational speech out.
Right, but
Calling orange.
Right, but remember, our starting problem is infiltrating the hive.
Yeah.
We don't need a friend in our opening hand. We're guaranteed to have one. We only need a resource.
And if that doesn't help, then mod plus a stick can get you into those.
Yeah.
There are
yeah,
options.
I think that's
yeah, and any of our
fine.
resources can theoretically be played without any real playing around. I mean, Spooky Ruins, you're making a changeling anyway. Just do that first.
Yeah. And that gets your main up. Ideally by 2 power.
I might wonder how often we'd actually end up sideboarding out or sideboarding in the chrono triggers against combo. So I might replace those with 2 copies of Pirate Ship just to make yet another cheap colorless resource we could play.
Animoy saying a 3rd Spooky Ruins.
Yeah.
Seems
But
annoying.
It's a starting place at least.
Alright, let's link this in chat.
That's a really high flip average. And you all thought yellow was little tiny swarms of bugs.
I mean, it is.
I mean,
until you go back in Premiere and give your flip cards +5 power.
Okay, now what deck are we building?
Alright, want to try for one more?
Yeah, we can do one more.
Alright, you want to do Dealer's Choice again?
We can either do Dealer's Choice or we can do your choice. Are you?
Who's
are
the
you,
dealer?
Dealer's chat.
Okay.
Are you itching? Are you itching for some buggy fun times?
Optional.
No buggy move.
No buggy move.
So that is a deck, actually. You could build.
What, the no buggy move deck?
Yes.
Wait, did you just suggest another deck that we need to build? No buggy move?
It's just white. It's just chrysalis,
It's just
but
white.
instead of taxing playing, you tax movement. You run a rack of standstills and a rack of
Yeah.
history.
All right, so a white purple deck. All right, cool.
No, because that's moving.
You don't even need the purple.
No, it's like just
Like
in case they
stand-
get uppity, you got to make sure that you can put them back in their place. Come on.
That's what standstill and reliving history are for. You move them back.
That's
oh my
not
god,
enough
are we
moving
using
back.
reliving history as
Yes.
its intended purpose?
Yeah.
And not as a deceptive aggro card?
Correct. And then run Storm Kings.
All right, are we doing this? I think we're doing this.
It's fine. Fine. No buggy move. Mono white, no buggy move.
Doesn't that just kind of go along with the no fun allowed idea?
Yeah.
I was just referencing the comic, and then it was like, wait a second, that's a deck you could build.
This is all your fault.
All right, this will take a moment.
So, if we're running Chrysalis, our starting problem probably has to be a second chance.
Yeah. Well, it has to be one of our options for a starting problem.
Well, either that or Royal Breakfast.
You're running 3 Winks, by the way.
Of course
Yes.
you're running 3 Winks.
All right, so let's just go through here and get some stuff out of the way right now. All right, so we got Standstill, Reliving History, and Wink. Okay, what did you want for the starting problem here?
I'm thinking 1 Royal Breakfast and 1 second chance. Depending on what your opponent's main is, you might run one or the other.
Yeah. There's a consideration to be made for running. Gosh, what is the name of the problem? Surprise concert in place of Royal Breakfast.
White problem.
Oh, hey! I know what we're running. It's that thing you suggested earlier, Ara.
Blackmail?
Yeah, that thing.
All right, that's going to be a windmill slam into there.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, we need some down the drain, right? Right?
It's very thematic.
We'll throw some of those in there.
Yeah, throw in some prospecting interruption as well. Prospecting interruption.
Like 4s in the middle of my card art here.
Two blackmail, 2 down the drain, 2 prospecting eruption, 1 second chance, 1 royal breakfast. Gross! Pretty sure we had another one. Yeah, we can run Gunked Up Gala too if we really want to. That's a nice irritating problem.
I don't know, what else we got? We got anything else that's more annoying?
Mystery.
Or unreasonable demands, I guess.
Yeah, either one of those. Okay, Cheese, this is your deck. How much do you want to hate movement versus hating everything else?
I think there needs to be a balance.
All right, so we'll throw some unreasonable demands in there and just be obnoxious. All the obnoxious.
Are we running stack of suitcases?
I mean, probably.
Do
Are we
bears
running-
go in the wood?
Fair.
Are we running Mimics? Yes.
Yes. Are we running spoons?
Yes.
Are we running Storm King?
I don't know.
Are we running Combat Hat?
That's okay. Hold up. That's a little too spicy here.
Now you say that,
I say
But
that,
but I ran that card in Canterlot Knight's Taxes, and it was some shenanigans.
all right. So we got
What does
some
Combat
stacks.
Hat do?
Here it is.
It's basically a showy one accessory that you can pay one to reattach,
Yes.
and it flips for 5.
Thing is that it only taxes normal movement.
Yeah.
Oh, how about this? How about this? Oh, that's a bad flip though. Ew.
It also costs 2. It also costs 2 and has a rec of 4.
Yeah. That's a premier card. The fact that we're even looking at it's pretty significant. That's annoying.
I mean, we're running standstill.
Yeah.
But like the text of that card is literally can't move. Oh, photo op.
Oh,
That-
photo op. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that annoying thing.
Let's go grab the mimics real quick.
Ooh, I like Animoy's suggestion. DJ Pony and Octavia.
The promos or that thing? Yeah.
No,
yeah,
the EO one probably.
The high magic one. Yeah,
High
the
magic,
super,
whatever.
yeah, the super rare. Those were good.
Where is that? There they are. I mean, it does use showy, which isn't quite as good.
Yeah, but it also makes unicorn tokens.
Yeah. Petrified?
Petrified? Oh, the resource? We've got dramatic apology. And it's gonna work to bring back our mimics, which I love doing. I love seeing my opponent bring back their mimics.
We probably want to have
How many
some
times in a
changeling
single
thrones
game?
in there.
All the time. All the time per game. I love it.
You seem scrunched. Are you scrunched?
No, it's fine.
I think he's scrunched.
He just
No.
plays like it's cheese too much.
Alright, it's gonna work.
There's the photo op. You
Let's
just
see
skipped
here.
the photo op.
You want dramatic apology?
Yeah.
I kind of want corners, maybe.
Yeah, we're probably not going to have a huge board setup.
I think we still need the spoons, cornered.
With a photo op.
You want to run some sands or some harsh judges?
Oh, that's disgusting. I kind of want to run that. Let's throw some of those in.
What? I can't see. Your screen has frozen. Oh,
Photo op?
oh yeah.
Yeah, photo op.
Okay. Spoons. Need some spoons.
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 Boom.
High
Yeah,
alert,
I mean, the
maybe?
cracking the cases that Animoy mentions
Where's my spoons?
Oh, yeah,
is...
cracking. Cracking's irritating.
I don't know how many you'd need, but
I would say just 2, and it would be a sideboard if you're not running against something you think is going to have troublemakers.
I would also consider Sekeza here.
You want to run some sticks?
A little marginal on those. I suppose we are looking for it.
We don't have to.
We need some more friends.
We do need some more friends.
Sekeza!
You want to?
Yeah.
All right. Chuck a pair of them in there.
Where did she go? I totally forgot which set she's from.
High magic.
Yeah, high magic. Okay, went the wrong direction. Where are you? There you are.
On the delay, you're like back at CN. Like,
I don't know. Do we want to go? We don't have the entry. Do we want to go spicy and maybe go like midnight?
That's really deep in 2 other colors that we haven't even touched yet.
It is, but we got redeeming qualities. You want to do some reanimator shenanigans?
Where's your discard outlet?
Oh. Haven't built it
drawing
yet?
up to 8. Sorry, up to 9.
Yeah, it turns out Royal Breakfast is actually a reanimator problem. Who knew? Forget trading traditions. Nah.
I
It's
hate
fine.
the idea of that in Reanimator.
Yeah, I do too.
I'll get some sands going here, yeah.
Couple of those.
Yeah. I don't know. Do we need some?
Oh, yeah, no, sounds great.
Probably not.
this main.
I'm looking at troublemakers right now. Ooh! Thematic and irritating. Let's put in some vicious vengeance. Oh, did you just spend all 6 of your AT to get your characters up here? It'd be a real shame if they all went home.
Go home.
Oh, yeah.
Storm Kings?
Yeah? Worth considering at least.
I'll put a couple of those in there. Yeah, it's gonna be. Wait, can you crack your own? I don't remember if crack works on your own stuff.
I believe it's banish a troublemaker, but I'll double check. Crack is banish a troublemaker.
Yeah, so you can get rid of it too if they start looking at it funny.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
It's all right.
This is a silly deck. What else we got in here that makes stuff annoying?
Let's see.
No, that's just bad.
Do we want to up the ante on the banishment and run some not on the lists? It is Harmony.
I don't see why not.
Gotta hate on them Selena Blues. Werefrog asks, do we have the no movement capper in there? The one that your opponent can't move friends during the score phase, or the troublemaker that your opponent can't move friends away from there?
Oops, come on.
Oh, to steal some tech from Living Silver, because this card has just been absolutely brutal every time I've seen it used with Chrysalis. I like Pistachio in Chrysalis a lot.
Let's go find. Where is he? There we go. This one?
With the idea, yeah, that one. Because the idea is your opponent plays their first card and pays the tax. You're like, okay. And then they play their second card, and you're like, cool, I get a unicorn. Also, wink. And then your opponent's like, but now I can't play the third card. You're like, oh, that's too bad. Guess you just spent all that AT for nothing.
Well,
It's also playable even if your main isn't flipped, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think you were looking at this capper here. Yeah, opponents can't move characters during the score phase.
It's a good tech against Hot Wings, except Hot Wings runs so much Frightened that it actually doesn't do much. Between Rutherford and Spitfire and Belly Flop.
And.
Yeah, exactly. It's a cool card if it couldn't be Frightened. We have no resource removal, just saying.
So, flowers?
So, flowers. And then maybe a pair of high alerts because we can't get enough of our winks.
Yeah.
Either high alerts or mismains.
Let's just do high alert.
All right. Wow, I hate this cheese. I hate this.
Looks pretty annoying.
And we're at 50 cards.
Drop a not on the list and add another dramatic apology. Well, maybe not. Maybe that actually is the correct number. Look, we have 8 pieces of banishment here for friends. No, 7.
Inspiration, manifestation. I don't know. What do you think?
It costs 1 and it still lets them move a friend. And it's a reaction, so it doesn't help with triggers.
Yeah, not so great. And then I think it's kind of the same thing if with Fashion Upgrade. This is just bad.
Okay, click the button. I want to see this nonsense. I think Aura's sadistic side might like this deck. That color pie is horrifying.
Now,
It's all one color.
these wrecks are actually kind of horrifying as well. You can't do a whole lot until you get Chrissy turned over.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, because you can... Yeah, that is actually a little bit concerning. Like, you're probably going to get her turned over fairly quickly, but you really got to get something out after she does.
I mean, we could swap Royal Breakfast or a prospecting. You could swap a Royal Breakfast for a Buckball strategy, and that gives you access to Stack of Suitcases, Stand Still, Not on the List, and Dramatic Apology right off the bat.
And you get Sands, which could be very annoying.
And you get Sands.
Alright, you wanna just straight up swap Royal Breakfast for that? Because the theory here being you won't use Royal Breakfast if you're doing that.
Ivory, are you okay with that?
Yeah, I think so.
Cheese, you okay with that?
So which problem?
Swap
Royal
Royal
Breakfast
Breakfast.
to Buckball strategy.
Sure.
Okay. Oh wait, we do have 9 pieces of banishment. We've got unreasonable demands as well. We just put this deck on a stream. Why did we do this?
I mean, the other option was a combo deck.
For the memes.
Well, someone opened their mouth, and that just sounded too funny to not
She
leave
said
alone.
no buggy move, and there we go.
Cheese did indeed say no buggy move.
I even posted the image.
That better be the comic.
It is.
It is.
Okay. Alright, do you want to mess with any other numbers while we're in here? Let's see, so we got... Are there any other resources we could run in here? Because we're only running, I think, just the stacks.
And the flowers.
Right, but the flowers are going to be transient. They're going to hit the field and then go away.
I suggested Combat Hat right at the beginning, and y'all turned me down, so, you know.
I did. The problem here is what I want something that's going to stick around and can't be like just, oh, remove that friend.
Yeah, I know. Castle of Friendship.
Yeah, basically what I'm going for here is if we've only got 3 stacks, like, those are going to be, the only targets, so you're not going to keep them. So you prefer to have some more resource-based threats that they'd have to answer.
Pile of presents.
Do you want to? Because we
In place
can.
of, in place of what?
Oh, 53 card deck.
No.
It has to be a 51. Wait, no. Yes, a 51 card deck.
Prism Light says mimics will destroy this. Maybe? Maybe not.
Not if we mimics them first.
It runs own mimics? Wait.
We
Are you running the right mimics?
Yeah, there's only 1 mimics. We also run 4 epics, and we run a pair of Cracking the Case. We can hit their mimics before it goes online.
Yeah, probably.
The photo ops are such overkill, but I love them.
Yeah.
So are the DJs and Octavias.
Well,
It's probably-
okay. So that's actually a good point here.
I think the DJ and Octavias need to become another resource.
These things, yeah, I've never been particularly happy with these things. Like, if you get one of these in limited, it's really cool, but in constructed, it's just like showy.
Throne?
I was thinking only because, I mean, more points at absolute
Yeah, I mean,
worst.
this deck has to score points somehow.
So, Throne?
Throne.
Throne.
And I'm
Yeah.
okay with this, because this now means that there's more threats on the field that need answered. So that's fine.
It also taxes.
That it is. Well, during face-offs. It's still taxes, sure.
It's still a tax. Shuts off chaos control too.
Yeah, do we need 3 of those, or you want to go at 2?
I think 2 is fine.
Yeah, I don't like 3 of those. They are unique.
Let's run another troublemaker. Run another Chrissy.
Another Vicious Vengeance.
Another Buggy.
Buggy.
Yeah, that actually works out well because now our point gain is not super AT dependent. Like, yeah, you've got Throne, which is 2 AT, but that's cheaper than Mistmain, and it provides another function in that it draws hate away from your stack.
We still have photo finish anyway.
Right, exactly.
We got Photo Finish, we got Throne, we can confront.
Blackmail.
There's Blackmail too, yeah.
Both photo finishes with blackmail on board. And Changeling Throne.
Disgusting. Yeah, let's see, our cost histogram's pretty good here. The power histogram isn't great. Like, we really don't want face-offs to start against troublemakers.
Yeah, we flip for 3.
Well, it's bimodal. It's probably okay. Our wreck situation is a little more interesting. I still wish we could do something maybe better about this, but we generally can get Chrissy over.
Well, so here's the thing, right? If we go against an opposing aggro main that is confront to flip, then we start with a second chance 100% of the time. With the theory being that if we go first, great. We get to flip Chrissy on turn 2, and if the opponent didn't bother playing a friend on turn 1, now they're basically set back at least 1 turn.
And if not, then we get Chrissy over on turn 1 on the draw, and then they're sad.
Correct. For the exact same reason. And given that the most popular aggro deck in Harmony right now is Hot Wings, which requires Bluna to be at a problem, if your opponent plays a friend on turn 1, barring serious shenanigans, they're going to be sad. So you kind of force her into a bad spot. Also, this deck just makes Hot Wings really, really sad.
I don't actually think Hot Wings can win against this.
Like, there's only one thing that this could do to make Hot Wings even more sad. That's to run some of these.
Hot Wings runs those itself, though.
Yeah, but they're not going to play it. Like, the best part about this is, like, keep in mind that this is a control deck. This wants to keep you contained up in your corner, and, like, the one thing that this really doesn't want to see is you sitting there saving up, like, 20 action tokens and then just being like, all right, I'm going to unload all this.
And then they have no AT again, and you continue to control them.
Yeah, but blue can do an awful lot of damage if you let it out from under the hammer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like the tech of running a pair of high alerts so that, again, just absolutely dumping all over the Hot Wings matchup. Your opponent plays the hasty friend to move Bluna, you get back your standstill, and then you're still in the reaction window to use the standstill.
Wait, what?
All right, hold up.
So you have a standstill in your discard pile from like turns ago, right?
Yeah.
And you've played a high alert because your opponent has, played a friend to move Luna up to a problem. And so you're expecting shenanigans this turn. So your opponent confronts, and you're like, fine. And then your opponent plays a hasty friend to move Luna over to confront the second problem.
Oh, you could. Ew.
Yeah, you can get back the standstill.
Or the reliving history.
That is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so. Ew. I think we should do this immediately.
Then Luna goes home. Or, well, Luna goes back to where
Back
she
to
was
the problem.
and is very sad.
I'm kind of sad that we can't get the harmony off of reliving history, but whatever.
I mean, we can with Pistachio.
He's
And
an
so-
earth pony.
But he makes unicorns.
Eh,
And Sans is a unicorn, I think.
Sans is the earth filthy mud pony.
Oh, okay.
Earth
They-
pony, earth pony.
They all earth ponies?
Yep.
Oh, well.
That's okay. Well, if we get three unicorns, then cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're against aggro, Pistachio's gonna get unicorns online.
Yeah.
I don't know. We still in for the corner? That's a nice
It's a,
reset.
si- it's a sideboard card.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
We've got room for sideboard. Like, you can drop the photo ops and the corners and, other cards depending on what the matchup is. Yeah.
All right. Fine.
Can you imagine if F-Stop was still legal?
Oh yeah, this would easily be
This would be
out of
amazing.
control if F-Stop was still legal. Go right back to F-Stop standstill. Who remembers that? That was great. We should go back to that.
Him that should be somewhere in here.
All right. Well, now I feel all gross and icky.
Oh, I know you're a filthy control player at heart. You love this.
Shh, don't
You're not fooling anyone.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Damn. Jeez, are you proud of the chaos you brought here?
Yes.
Why bother playing 3-color control when you can just do everything you want in a single color? And then your opponent turns out to actually be playing like this deck's hard counter, which is Friendship Express.
Drop stack of suitcases, all 3 of them. Friendship
Oh.
Express isn't going to do much against that.
That is a fair point. That is a fair point.
Aren't they unique?
Nope.
They are not unique.
Nope.
That's why they're dumb.
It's one of the reasons why they're dumb.
It is one
This-
of the
this-
reasons, yes.
This is a draw deck to make any aggro player cry. Just look at this. Ew.
So many events.
Yeah, I really
Where's my
wish we could.
gyro?
I really wish we could put F-Stop in
Not
this.
gyro, sorry. Where's my f-stop?
Yeah, we could go worse. We could go worse if the photo ops turn out to be really, really greedy, which, I mean, they're great for the theme of the deck and definitely should be in here, but like either those or cornered, you drop 2 of those and you run 2 copies of Stygian, so you can have even more stack of suitcases.
That might be even more greedy, honestly.
You can also copy opposing resources.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This is great.
This is-
This is harmony format right here.
yeah, this is harmony in a nutshell, isn't it? Oh, you're my opponent for the next round? Great. Tell me, do you have anything to do for the next 2 hours? Pff, of course you don't.
And that's why we have time limits.
Yeah, I mean, this deck's going to time every round.
Yeah, but that's okay. As long as you're ahead in points, what does it matter?
Eh?
Ugh.
Eh?
Ugh.
Yeah, I think that's an accurate statement here. Okay. Let me paste this into chat here. Here, have whatever this is.
This is no buggy move.
This is no buggy
Or-
move.
Or no fun allowed, depending on your preference.
Well, I think you can change this a little bit to turn this more no fun allowed, but I think there's a lot of stuff in common with the two of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think both of them probably run standstill.
There's a core here that is definitely the same.
Yeah, I think that's probably true.
There's something to be said for having 6 cards in this deck that you can play at 0 AT that will just hose your opponent.
Hey, Wink was your idea.
Shut up.
Is it Unity 7 on Wink or?
It is Unity 7.
Yeah.
We can get there. It's part of the reason why staff is good.
Is staff in here?
No.
Nope.
Again, considerations. Anyway, I think we've rolled around in the mud here about long enough.
Yeah.
Positively filthy with mud.
I love being covered in mud.
Okay, AJ.
Rarity said that.
Rarity, whatever.
Shame.
She was... Whatever. I thought it was the filthy mud pony. It's fine.
Rarity. There's a lot of rarity on this card art, by the way.
This just goes to confirm that Rarity is clearly worst pony.
Or best. Depending on whether you love this deck or hate this deck.
Now, darling, it's all about points of view.
But it's okay to have the wrong point of view sometimes. Anyway,
that will about wrap up our discussion on this topic for today. We would like to give a big shout out to all of our patrons on Patreon. Thank you so much for your regular support. If you aren't currently a patron and you enjoy what we do, other than this, of course, please consider donating. Doing so does enable us to continue making content like this, ignoring this, of course.
What,
And let's
mud rolling?
Yeah, well, yeah.
But I like rolling in the mud. Oh, Animoy brings up a very good point. If you enjoy playing Harmony,
Oh
there's
yeah, there's
Echo Cyclops.
Yeah.
Go find a link for that. Sorry, continue.
If you have comments or questions you'd like to send our way, such as Big Cheese, you're a monster, or Grandpa's Don't Deny It, You Like It.
Which one of you geniuses printed Wink?
that was all 4 of us.
You are all complicit. I'm dragging you down with me.
I'm not saying I'm not. I just love that card art, though.
We nerfed it.
Yes, we did. Anyway.
Feel free to reach out to us through Facebook, Twitter, or email. If you're a patron, you can also chat live with us on Slack any day, anytime. Finally, if you are looking to watch any of our previous videos, including tournament recordings or live gameplay, you can find them on our YouTube channel, linked just below the stream. With all that said, thank you to each and every one of our viewers, both here now and watching this recording later. We are, as always, Commentary is Magic. I am, as always, Grandpaws.
Big Cheese.
Arcat and...
And Ivory Starlight. I might have to use one of these decks.
Believe we may see you for the 20th. Does that sound right?
let's see, it would be the 20th, yes.
TBD.
TBD. But do keep your eyes out. There's going to be a Yule log at some point.
Gotta love the Yule log.
It is tradition.
Maybe multiple.
Perhaps.
Maybe my living room won't smell like smoke this year.
This is why you have to open the damper before you start the fire.
He was told it was open.
I learned that. It was open. It's fine now. It just wasn't whatever.
It's okay. Only our Ciderfest hotel room smelled like smoke.
I have that blanket here with me. It doesn't smell like smoke anymore.
Anymore.
It's only been a year. Night.
Night.
Yeah. Good night.